Welcome to the Answers for Elders radio show. Meet the trusted experts who will give you straight answers and will help guide you on the path of later life care. Now, here's your host, founder, caregiver, and CEO, Suzanne Newman.
And welcome everyone to Answers for Elders Radio Network. And we're providing you this weekend with a very, very important and exciting new, fresh program. And believe it or not, we are recording in Kirkland, Washington. We're doing a live event. And the exciting thing about being on the radio this weekend is that I wanted to personally come out to this amazing community, and especially to those of you that are listening that are people of faith. This is something that you might necessarily not, want to definitely pay attention to this show. If you're a senior and you're listening, or you maybe know, mom or dad, or have a loved one that, maybe is fully active, but they're tired of maybe living in a great big house. They're considering downsizing. They don't necessarily want to, you don't want to continue with maintenance and repairs and all the different things. You just want to live life again, maybe with your bucket list, you know? And so we're here to talk about an amazing concept, which is 100% over 55, independent
55 plus,
55 plus, over independent living community. And we are here at MorningStar Senior Living in Kirkland, Washington. And I'm here with their community relations director, Jennifer Graham, who has been on our show before.
I have. Hello, Suzanne. So good to see you
it's
again.
So
oh my
good
gosh,
to see you
look
too.
Amazing as always.
Well, thank you. I think my hair's gotten gray since the last time.
No, you haven't aged a bit.
Oh yeah, well, that's okay. But anyway, so Jennifer, tell me a little bit how you ended up at MorningStar and how exciting to run into you here.
I know. I never thought that I was going to be at MorningStar. I actually never even heard of it. That sounds amazing. But I met Stacy, who is a sales specialist, and I met her at a VAMP meeting. We were just talking about sharing with each other, our communities. And I went, MorningStar, tell me more. And, she goes, Jennifer, it's, we honor God in our business and practices and relationships. We have a commitment to strong moral values and ethics, and we value our seniors. And it is a faith-based community, but you don't have to be in faith, but knowing that the company itself, MorningStar, leads with that strong strength of valuing all seniors, leads with that, and feels that seniors are gifted and contributing individuals, which I find so inspiring and so refreshing in a community. And so Stacy brought me here and showed me and took me on a tour. And in the back of my mind, just what Lolly was talking about, I was looking for somewhere I wanted to work that had a faith base. And it's almost like, oh my gosh, here it is. Here's MorningStar. I'm just amazed by what Ken is leading with, who is our CEO, and valuing all seniors as gifted and contributing. And then they want to invest generously in our team's ability to serve well. And I thought, oh my gosh, we lead each day with a Radiance program where we honor our seniors, we honor who works here. And then on top of that, we provide an amazing kind of like, I just did a tour and someone said, my sister's a cruiser. And she goes, I feel like I was just on a cruise ship on land. Coming through here. And I'm like, yeah, that's basically how we want you to feel. I had another resident say to me, I feel like I'm on vacation every day here at MorningStar of Kirkland. And then, but look at us, look at our amazing residents. And we have so much going on here. They're so independent. Everybody's waving to us as we go by. But
that's a good thing.
We're waving. We've got the wave down. But what I love about this community is the location. I called Janet, our executive director, and she listened to it, and I think she thought I was just crazy. But I was like, oh my gosh, Janet, you can walk to Fred Meyer. You can do a block away. There's a dog park where you can walk down the trail to Lake Washington. You can hook onto a trail here to the Burke Gilman Trail. You can walk under the 405 to go to Totem Lake.
Yes.
This is something that I think Morningstar did so well, is our location, because oftentimes when a senior is choosing a community, they may not be driving anymore. They're still very independent, very vital. But when you take that driving away from somebody, you lose your independence. Here, you do not lose your independence. You can walk anywhere. Plus, of course, we're in the center of everything here. We have Amazon will deliver in an hour. We have our Fred Meyer will even deliver, even though we're across the street. I've already used them to deliver to us. I know I did it. But also what it looks like, seniors, our residents, our family members, they're so proud to come here to visit their mom and dad, because it's so beautiful. They're so proud to show it off. Our tree house out back, where you can do outdoor living outside with our, I can't even say it, our restaurant, and outdoor dining. But people are proud, and it is a modern take on the Pacific Northwest. It feels comfortable, it feels brand new. And especially in COVID time, people want a brand new apartment no one's ever lived in. And so that's been a huge appeal. And I think just people are so proud of it. And it feels like a resort. So you have an indoor swimming pool, you have fresh dining here made from scratch. You have a movie theater, you have a hair salon, you have a workout gym. Everything has been provided for you here. Another thing that I love, and sometimes people say, gosh, COVID wasn't so great, but you know what it did? For independent living, it created something where everything can come to our residents here. So we have a primary care doctor that will come see you here. A doctor, a primary care doctor.
Incredible.
We have urgent care, dispatch health that can come see you if you don't want to go sit in the waiting room at an urgent care, because of course we're still in the pandemic. We still are dealing with the vulnerable residents. And so you have a primary care, you have an urgent care that will come here. We have a dentist that will come here and clean your teeth. Everything is here for you. And so like Lolly was saying before, what we all love about this community is you never really have to leave if you don't want to. And in our liquid sunshine in the Pacific Northwest, sometimes people don't want to leave because they don't want to go out in the rain. But I don't know. I mean, what else can you possibly ask for in a community?
And I think really one of the things that I think is there's a misnomer, and for those of you that you're hearing the name Lolly, she'll be coming up in this hour. And so you'll be hearing more about her. But one of the things I think I'm so struck by, but when you even walk in, there's this element, it feels intimate, but at the same time, it's alive and open. And it's kind of a weird way to describe it. But what I love about your lobby is and everything around, it's so lively and fresh and definitely Northwest contemporary. So as far as the design and everything like that, it's all modern. It's not, you don't see, flowered grandma prints anywhere. It's beautiful. It's for, a younger mindset. And I think that's really the beauty of it.
I think you hit on just the key. The mindset. We have residents that maybe on average, our average age is 78. Their mindset though still thinks they're in the 40s, and we want to keep them there. The mindset is so important because you feel young and vital, and we want them to continue to do that with that quality of life. And that's so very important. And having that 24-hour concierge is being here helps them feel safe. Of course, we are across the street from the police department, so it's a very safe community anyways. But I agree with you. The feel is warm and inviting. And that's what we want you to feel. We want the families to feel. We want the UPS driver to feel. We want everybody to feel invited and warm.
And I think, Jennifer, you definitely hit the nail on the head as far as what, as a senior, as we start getting older, I'm feeling it, and I'm 66, and
You
I
are
go,
not 66.
yes,
Are you
I'm
really?
66,
But
I feel it, and I feel, my body, trust me, knows that I'm 66. But the thing is that even just to be climbing stairs anymore, it's hard. It's hard to live in sometimes an area, if it's a lot of stairways to get into your house, or there's a lot of mobility challenges. Your bathroom can be a definite situation where there might be some accident issues, things like that. You're really giving yourself a safer place to be, and everything upgraded. And the nice thing is that all the things that you had to occupy your time with, which is your, shopping, maintenance, all the planning, all the, the house cleaning, all of that's
included.
Everything's included.
Menu, our restaurant, you're taken care of here.
Yeah.
And housekeeping, we change your linens, we clean your linens. There's full-size washer and dryers in your apartments. I mean, check us out. You should see us. We're at MorningStarLiving.com, or do MorningStar of Kirkland, and you should really check us out. We're really amazing. You could call us too at 425-979-5626. You can come and tour with me or Ashley, my co-director. We're happy to see you anytime. Walk-ins are welcome. And thank you for an opportunity for us to speak about this amazing community. We're so honored you're here.
Thank you.
You're so sweet. Oh my gosh. And I love that you're showing us off, showcasing us, because MorningStar needs to be seen.
Yes, it does.
And your family member, or you, if you're listening to us out there and you want a place like this, come see us. We're worth the look. And if you're in the Kirkland area, please check us out. We're really honored that you're listening today.
Yes. And the other side of it, just so you know, if you're listening to us on podcasts, MorningStar has 30-some communities across the United States. So mostly Iowa westbound. So if you're listening and you're inspired by this message, please look up MorningStarSeniorLiving.com. And you can see all the different types of communities around. And so, Jennifer, thank you so much for being with
Suzanne.
me. Again, MorningStarSeniorLiving.com, or the number is
425-979-5626. And I hope to see you soon. Thanks so much.
We at Answers for Elders thank you for listening. Did you know that you can discover hundreds of podcasts in our library on senior care? So visit our website and discover our decision guides that will help you also navigate decision making. Find us at AnswersForElders.com.